What's going on, guys? Chuck back with another awesome Blu-ray purchase, and today I just kind of want to go over some stuff I got in the mail today, some pre-orders, specifically a big Severin order that I've been waiting for well, some of it I think since around maybe before, just around Black Friday, maybe a little bit after that, and then a couple other things. But let's get started right away. First one, this was a pre-order I got, but this is actually from Kino Lorber, and it was or it is Jim Carrey's Man on the Moon. Of course, the Andy Kaufman biography film by Milos Forman, who also did Amadeus, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and People vs. Larry Flint. So, which I thought was interesting if you've seen People vs. Larry Flint, because it also has Courtney Love, and so does this. I really like this film a lot. Now, this is, I think Jim Carrey was known for at the time making this film, getting lost in the Andy Kaufman character so much where they actually made a documentary on Netflix talking about how he was in this film. But this is one I really like. I thought he did an excellent job in this film. It's got a lot of heart to it. If you're not familiar with Andy Kaufman and his antics in his life, this is a nice little intro to it. This was released, like I said, from Kino Lorber. It has a few special features on here, mostly the audio commentary by the screenwriters. It's moderated by film historian Howard S. Berger. There's like an audio clip. I heard part of it with Milos Forman and the screenwriters Scott Alexander and Larry Karaszewski, which is interesting. I don't know if it's talking about before they made the film or the process of making the film, but again, it's just an audio clip. Then you have a couple other things, but here's like to run down the special features on here. And then slip case, nothing too fancy. Kino Lorber, it's pretty basic. I didn't get a chance to watch this one. It looked really good. Sound-wise, I mean, there's not much you can get. Obviously, it's not a big, loud, bombastic film or anything. But I thought that I really kind of turned up. It was kind of really quiet in some points. I don't think it was as even, especially some of the dialogue was kind of, I really had to crank it up a little more than usual, but not too bad. Again, really enjoyed it. I'm glad to get this on Blu-ray. I had this on DVD, so I'm really glad to get this one. So after that, we get into some of the heavy hitters. First off, being one I pre-ordered day one from Screen Factory, this delivered today, and that is The Sword and The Sorcerer. This is their 4K Blu-ray collector's edition, and let me tell you, I am more than ecstatic to get this film finally. This is one I remember seeing as a kid way back on HBO, maybe Cinemax, in early 80s, and just loving this movie. Obviously, this came around during the height of the Sword and Sorcery epics. Sword and Sorcerer. It's right there in the title. As a kid, I remember not too much I remember about this, except for the tri-bladed sword, which could shoot blades out, which I thought was kind of cool. And I've tried to find this for years. I don't even know if it got a DVD release. I think it was strictly just a VHS. I could be mistaken on that, but I never could find it. And if it did, it was like, out of print, or, probably some other region. I'm not sure. But I was pleasantly surprised when Screen Factory announced that they were getting this film, and not only put it on Blu-ray, but 4K, no less, which is probably way more than this film really deserves. And but kudos to them for getting this film out and then giving it this lavish treatment, because not only they put it on Blu-ray and 4K, they've loaded it with a lot of special features here, as you can see on there. I won't get into a lot of kind of screenshot there, but I was really, really impressed. Kind of like what they did with Alligator, putting a film like that on 4K and Blu-ray. Films that have, people have been wanting and claiming for a long time and not been able to get on DVD or, let alone Blu-ray, and then put them on in 4K is amazing. So, slipcover. And you see, this is actually alternate artwork. The reverse of this is what the slipcover, which is the original poster art. So this is what the reverse of this looks like. But I kind of flipped it around so we get the best of both, which I'm really glad they did that, because I know with The Howling, I was kind of disappointed there wasn't a reverse image on this. It was the original poster art on the slipcover, and the same thing with the insert. So I'm really glad that they went back to the reverse artwork. And inside you've got your Blu-ray. Let me turn these around. Yeah, your Blu-ray and your 4K. So very, very excited. I'm looking forward to popping this in and checking it out. So this is one I've been wanting to see for years. I did actually see it, kind of, probably a few years ago on Amazon Prime, because Rift Tracks actually has the version of it on there. So I watched that, and it's the first time I had seen it since, you know, my younger days on HBO, Cinemax, whatever the case may be. And I was surprised at how bad it is, or at least, you know, cheesy bad. It was still fun, it's still enjoyable. I mean, it's your typical sword and sorcery, but it's crazy. But nonetheless, I am so happy to have this, and I'm looking forward to checking this one out again. Now, on to the Severin orders. First up, this wasn't necessarily a pre-order. This is one I just happened to, my last pre-order from Severin, they were not nice enough to give me a $20 gift card. So I went ahead and used it and picked up something from their site, and it just happened to ship with my recent pre-order, and that was the Changeling. And love this slipcover. It's very shiny. But if you're not familiar with this film, 1980 George C. Scott, really good ghost story, and it's very atmospheric. It's a really great performance, George C. Scott, but it's very genuinely haunting. It's a wonderful, fantastic ghost story, haunted house movie, if you will. If you've never seen this, I highly recommend you check this out. Here's the cover, and then all your, you know, did a pretty good job of the special features and get that glare off there. Sorry about that. There we go. And I guess we're saying this is the first time this has been put on Blu-ray, so that's really cool. Again, that was from Severin. I was able to get this with a $20 off thanks to the gift card, and I'm really glad I purchased this one. Now, the biggies. The first one being a Video Nasty, and it was a pre-order. I ordered, well, pretty much a day one announcement also when I pre-ordered it, and it's been out for a little bit, but for some reason it got held up with shipping. I think it's because of my other order. Actually, I know it is because my other order that I had to pre-order, they bundled it with that, so when that came out, they were shipping it. Even though I ordered this with a previous pre-order, with the House on the Edge of the Park, and Night of the Demon, that pre-ordered. I ordered this around that time, so, and I'm pretty sure it was available around then, but it didn't ship out with that order. Needless to say, it's Don't Go in the House, and I believe this was a joint venture with Arrow and Severin, because I think Arrow also has, you know, like a Region B version of this. But yeah, so I finally got this. Here's a great slipcover. Talk about a hothead. Here's great artwork there. And this apparently has, it's a 2-disc collection. You got 3 remastered versions of this film, which is crazy. And plus you've got a soundtrack. Here's your list of special features. Kind of put that in there so there's no glare. You can see that. And inside, let's see. Oh, I stand correct. This does not have a CD. I'm confused with some other stuff I'll get to in a minute. But this is just the, we have the integral cut and the original cuts on these 2 Blu-rays. So here's your, inner cut and then your 2 original cuts put in this film. So, hold up. This looks sliding out there. Can't have that. All right. Get that back in there. So again, don't go in the house. Now, the biggie. This was another when they announced this, I had to pick it up. Not films that I had seen, but really, well, the description of them, I had to pick these up because, and it was perfect timing because at the time I had just purchased a particular film that I hadn't, it had been out years I wanted to get, and then just like kismet, if you will, Severin made this announcement that these films along that same line, or same kind of genre, if you will, subject matter, they were releasing now, so I had to get them. Of course, the film I bought was Caligula, and right after I got that, then Severin announced that they were releasing their Caligula set of these two. I guess there was a thing as Caligula exploitation, Caligula exploitation, and so we got Caligula: The Untold Story and Caligula and Messalina, and I could have got them separately, but I went ahead and got this nice, beautiful slipcover you see here, and in the back with your Severin seal of approval explaining these films. And what's a neat little feature you have up here, a little coin, you can see that Caligula, and on the back has the Severin logo. That was a nice touch. And it just kind of, if I can get it in here, proper, straight, just pops right in there. But then you have your two films, and these are, like I said, when I saw these, I was like, this, the description, the trailers of this is incredible sleeves. If anyone knows me, I like my sleeves. So you've got Joe D'Amato's Caligula: The Untold Story, and this includes the extreme Italian version and a U.S. cut, plus a bonus CD. Let's see here. Be careful what we got in here, because there's some things I don't think I can show. So you've got the Blu-ray and then the CD in here. And let me check the back here, make sure I'm not here. I'll just kind of cover this up a bit. But you've got what your features are there on this one. And let's see. You have an insert here that has the audio track listings. The back of it, I don't know if I really want to risk showing it. It's a little sensational. So it's a little naughty, so I'm not going to probably show it. But this is the insert with the CD track listings for Caligula: The Untold Story. And then you have Bruno Mattei's Caligula and Messalina. And let's cover up this. And then you have your back cover. I'm with that glare. I apologize for that. And this too contains the extreme Italian version and the U.S. cut plus a bonus CD. And let's turn these around. Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on. There we go. So we've got your Blu-ray and then your CD soundtrack. Oof. And there's an insert with it, like the previous disc with the soundtrack listing for the CD. However, I don't think I want to put this on camera. It's a little racy. So even the inserts are sleazy. I can just imagine the films inside. So those are gonna be fun to check out. But again, it's you've got this beautiful, beautiful, nice set. Just take a look at that. But that's not all. There's more. And this one I really can't show except for maybe the front and the back. But it came with this little, not little, it's actually like full comic size of a, like a, what do we call it, a photo play? I don't know, a photo play. There's a word I'm looking for. I can't think what it is. But basically it has images from the film, and it's put together like reads like a comic book. Let's see. Here's the back cover of this. Maybe photo comic is what I'm looking for. Yeah. Let's see if I can find. Wow. Okay. Yeah. No. No. Wait. Maybe. Okay. I think here you get an idea of what we're looking at here. Inside, you got images of the film with captions and all that, like a comic book. That's probably all I can show you because it's naughty. But this came with it. The downside is I wish it was probably a little smaller so it could fit in here. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put this. But it's nice. It's done really well. It's nice material. Or not. It's a nice cardstock. But great imagery. I mean, the images are good. They're colorful. They're wow. They're there. That's all I can say. But so that's it for this one. Just a quick rundown of some pickups, pre-orders that I'm looking forward to. I have a couple more things lined up with Scream Factory and Severin pre-order was. I believe just got noticed that Death Game was starting to ship out for pre-orders from Grindhouse Releasing. So hopefully I'll be getting that one here soon. And like I said, I have quite a few other films. I went like for Scream Factory, like the Happy Death Day 1 and 2, the Cursed Scream Factory. I got the Mardi Gras pack from Severin with Mardi Gras Massacre and the other Mardi Gras film, and I can't remember what it is. But it's coming like a little bundle with that too. So, looking forward to that. And I got a couple of films coming pre-order from Vinegar Syndrome as well. So, yeah, it's down. I have some stuff coming down the line. But that is it for this major pickup here. So that is it for now. If you like this, click the thumbs up, share, subscribe, leave me a comment below. Tell me if you've picked up any of these films, what you think. If you remember Sword and the Sorcerer, what was your favorite Sword and Sorcery film in that time? Did you get the Caligula Collection? What do you think? I mean, I got a whole trilogy here with the other Caligula and these two. Debauchery abound, right? But anyway, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think of these, or if you picked them up, whatever the case may be. So until next time, this is Chuck saying, I will see you on the other side.